Today's spooky spot, we're having a look at the Universal Studios, home of the original monsters. We're looking at the Minimates of Imhotep and the Sarcophagus. I picked this up at Toys R Us, and luckily, when Spot went to Toys R Us, they had a complete set. I figured I'd start the reviews with this set, as it comes with a very cool a mummy, thank you. It comes with a very cool mummy, as well as a sarcophagus. Down below, at the bottom of the package, is the crest or logo of the Universal Studios, home of the original monsters, featuring a picture of Frankenstein's monster. If you're hearing a noise in the background, that would be my cat. That would be my cat. Quiet cat. I don't know which cat it is, so. On the back, the Minimates that make up this set, we have Imhotep, Sarcophagus, Quasimodo, Phoebus, Princess Ankh-S, and Ammon? I don't know. Frank Wemple, Black and White Quasimodo, and Black and White Imhotep. I can tell you one thing that's wrong with this back package. Can you tell? Probably not. Let's zoom in together. My problem is, I don't know why, this is such a small gripe too, such a small gripe. I don't know why that every single M, okay, that one's just a B, M, and M. Every single M has a dot on it. From a distance, kind of hard to read. You start thinking that they're making up letters. I don't know. As for the read-up on Imhotep and the Sarcophagus, punished for his unnatural practices by being mummified alive, the priest Imhotep was discovered centuries later and revived by a resurrection spell. Now living in modern times as Ardath Bey, he seeks to bring his beloved princess back however he can. This entire set you see right here comes to us from the good folks at Diamond Select. You can go to www.diamondselecttoys.com. Also, let me reiterate the fact it's not recommended for ages 0 to 3. Lone deer. What I am going to do, though, is take a bit of a break. I'm going to release the mummy as well as sarcophagus, and we're going to get a better look at both Minimates. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Just before we have a look at the two Minimates, as always, Diamond Select does include with their Minimates a pamphlet, a very large pamphlet. It says Universal Studios, home of the original monsters. At the top, the Minimates, different Minimates throughout the, I was going to say centuries, but throughout the different waves, the different Minimates. On the back, not only do you see the Minimates Mummy box set, there's also the Minimates Toys R Us Series 3, which we are reviewing right now. The Minimates The Hunchback of Notre Dame set, which, really, I mean, the Mummies box set, as well as the Hunchback of Notre Dame, you really don't need either or, unless, I guess, you want specifically this character and this character right here. Because it looks like you get all the other figures. Oh, wait, you don't get her either. You get most of all the figures in the Series 3, which actually suits me just fine. You also get the Creature from the Black Lagoon retro cloth figure, as well as a Bride of Frankenstein cloth figure. And what's very cool, they're finally releasing a Phantom of the Opera action figure and Invisible Man action figure. Oh, and also Maluna, I don't know, mutant action figure. These two really excite me. The fact that I've already picked up the Dracula and Frankenstein and Wolfman respectively. To add these two to that set of figures, very cool. I also think the Invisible Man would be a very good custom based on the suit I've noticed that he's wearing. I'm just throwing it out there. Irrelevant, just jibber jabber from this reviewer. Let's stop the jibber jabber and move in, move into the zombie, there I go again. Adjust the camera. And, you know what, let's have a look at the mummy first. A very cool Minimate. Now, truthfully, I mean, there's really not much to him, especially in the way of coloring. This guy's ring going on there. His whole body, aside from this text on the back there, Just pay no attention to that. But the fact that he's really all one color, his face is slightly a different color, but for the most part he's all one color. He's got some really neat detail to him. He's got this really old, withered face. There he goes right there. He's probably thinking, some lemonade, please. Mouth is so dry. I could really use some lemonade. And then, of course, you can see all the nice detail work on the bandages on the front torso, on the sides of the arm, on the back torso. Again, don't pay attention to the text there. You know, it never ceases to amaze me the fact that a Minimate, as you can see right here, as basic as he is in shape, you know, basic block legs, the arms, and everything else, and especially the head, basically is the small soup can. It's remarkable how much detail they can jam-pack on that face, and certainly on the torso as well. His articulation would be the standard variety of all Minimates, and the fact that his head is on a ball joint, his arms are also on a ball joint, his elbows are on a hinge, rotate at the hand, rotate at the waist, legs go out, forward and back, bend at the knee, bend at the knee, thank you, bend at the knee, and finally rotate at the foot. Display stand would have been nice. As I know with some of the new Minimates, they're all starting to come with display stands, but still really nice. Imhotep, I'm going to give him a very nice 7.5. Woo! I don't know why I'm making that gesture, but 7.5 to Imhotep. Moving along, let's have a look at the sarcophagus. I know, sarcophagus. This really impresses me. I think they did a fantastic job on the back. Apparently, don't let the history books tell you otherwise. It was not made in Egypt. Apparently, the sarcophagus was made in China. But the detailing on this is fantastic. It's not technically a Minimate, by no stretch of the imagination. It's basically just a case. This hinge, well, it's not even on a hinge. There's this small ledge. You can apply a little pressure, and it doesn't seem to fall off, which is good. But you take the hinge off the sarcophagus. You can actually take the mummy, put him in the sarcophagus like so, and cover him up. Or for display purposes, you can kind of have it like this. That would be kind of cool too. But the detailing on it and the paint on the sarcophagus is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So much so, I even like the fact that they've sculpted in the hinge of the elbows of the Minimate. And also the little clamp hands. That's some really nice care that they put into it. Paint is solid. Some nice gold going on there. Blue. Your red. Oh, and there's also the face. Nice work on the face. Yeah, you know, it's really a neat looking display. Sure, you both probably would want to have your mummy out. You know, you have them displayed. If you've collected the other Universal monsters, you could have, you know, Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, Mummy, Wolfman, whatnot. Or, like Spot had suggested, you can also have it kind of slightly hinged open, have the mummy kind of just outside, partially outside the sarcophagus. This is definitely a fun little set. And if you like Universal Monsters and you love Minimates, I think this is, of any of these sets so far, and I know this is only the first one I've reviewed, I think definitely this would be a set you definitely would want to get. As for the sarcophagus, even though technically it's not a Minimate, it's really just more of its container, on its own, I'm going to give it a very spooky 8.5. I wish I had like some dramatic, you know, thunder sound or something like that. I don't, but I'm going to give it that. There you go, guys. Today's spooky spot, we're having a look at the Diamond Select Universal Monsters. We're looking at Imhotep as well as the sarcophagus. A very neat set indeed. Certainly stick around. More spooktacular reviews are heading your way during the month of October. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.